Oh, you're looking at right there is the underhood of my Dodge. Been a while since I've uploaded a video, and I'm going to try to take a direction with my YouTube videos here. There's a pile of videos on every topic on prepping, so there's no point in adding and beating the dead horse. So I'm going to focus some of my videos on making electronics and communications, which just seems to be a lack of. It just still can be very important for preppers, and there really isn't a lot out there, and what there is out there is pretty weak in my opinion. But I'm also going to be doing some videos that are going to fall in the other category, and this is going to be one of them. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but what you're looking at is my power steering pump pressure line. Probably the lighting's not that good, but I'm going to get a shot of that when it comes out. Basically, I was probably about 300 miles from home, out in the woods in northern Maine, and down on some Maine public reserve land about 15 miles down on a logging road, and I blew a line, and I had to patch it. And maybe when I get it out here I can explain more what I did, and see if I can get down in there so you can kind of see. You can see there's some twine and some hose clamps on there. Fortunately, a few friends and I, we were able to improvise a temporary fix till I could get a proper hose put on it. So why don't I get that hose off, and I can show it to you guys in a better light, explain what I did, and show you the new hose. Okay, here's the new hose here. There's a T right here in the line that comes off the pump. There's a sending unit for when you turn the wheel, when you're parked in an idle, that signals the truck to idle up because the pump needs more pressure, which goes in the back of here. As you can see here, maybe you can't, pretty decent thickness on the hose if I had to guess there. And back here where the sending unit goes in, it had like 3/32 steel, which of course just rusted out and blew out like a hand grenade, and left me stranded. So what we had to do was we had to cut here, put a piece of airline in there which will hold pressure. We had to use airline. Fuel line will not work. And we shored it up with hose clamps, and then we took baling twine and went from here down around to the base of the pump, because the clamps were holding everything together, but it was blowing off vertically because it was grabbing onto a smooth surface. You needed a flared surface like that, which we didn't have. So we used twine to provide downward pressure to hold everything together, and I made it home 300 miles like that. So hopefully, if you guys are figuring out where I'm going with this, why it'd be important to be able to make field repairs like that and improvise. Anyways, let's get that old line out. I'll show you guys what I'm working with. Here's the new hose here, or the old hose. You can see this comes out of the pump, and here's the field repair we made. Here's the new hose here. This is what we had to cut out. This is where we had the failure. So we cut the bad section out, put this here. Had a few revisions. This initially worked. This is airline, so it can hold pressure. But we shored it up with extra hose clamps. And then we had to use this twine, because what would happen is when we fired the truck up, the hose would separate from here and here from the pressure. There's no flare. See that flare right there? So literally you're just trying to put a rubber hose on a smooth piece of pipe, and the pressure was great enough that these would separate right here. So one of the guys, Jason, he suggested we take some string. We took string from here, went down to the frame, so we could hold it in from the vertical forces, and it worked. Video isn't really meant to be a how-to on how to fix your truck, you know, step by step. This is more of being able to fix your vehicle out in the middle of nowhere, keeping a few tools with you. I had to use some special tools to get this off, but keeping a few things around to be able to make kind of a spit and bale and twine repair. I had to use one of these. It's a little tubing, I guess they call it a tubing socket. Something I wouldn't normally carry in my truck, so I did have to use some special tools to get this thing off. I had to remove a few other things, and it really isn't the point of the videos to be a how-to. It's more of you know, being able to fix your truck on the side of the road, or in my case in the middle of the woods, so I limp it home to make a proper repair. So basically a couple hose clamps, piece of airline, and some of this twine here, and I drove home 300 miles like that. So, you know, point of the video is keep a few tools in your truck and a few odds and ends, and hopefully be able to think a little bit outside the box. Fortunately, there's a few guys there that had some tools, and we were all able to put our heads together and come up with a solution to this. So this wasn't all my idea, but anyways, that's about it. We'll get this new hose in here, and hopefully I'll never have to worry about it again. Truck probably be long gone by the time it rusts out again on me. Truck's already almost 10 years old now, so this lasted about 9 years, so I don't think I'll have it 9 years longer. But anyways, that's the video, and just wanted to show you guys, you know, be able to, you know, if you're going to be a prepper, and you're going to have to be able to do these kinds of things. You can't always call AAA or drop it off the mechanic. You're going to have to make do with what you have on the side of the road. Anyways, that's the video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos. I got some things coming up here. Thanks.